Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I don't remember what we were doing last time. I have no fucking clue. I think we finished one of the planets that we were on. Yeah, we did. I can't remember what it was called, but we finished it, completed whatever it is that we were doing there. And so now I don't know what we need to do. Let's see. Journal, request and response. What is that? Find Archmagos Armanet in the monastery. Electrodynamics Cenobium. Okay. Currently using the pseudonym Abel Hanneman. Is that the Electrodynamics Cenobium? Okay. Crew losses suffered during be remedied on my Reichhead Minoris. Effective servitors. High factotum Janris Dawnrock. Who is this man? I don't know. Chapter 1, looking for trouble. So, Electrodynamic Cenobium, yep. I need to talk to the sister, Argenta. Electrodynamic Cenobium. Okay. Well, I guess. Let's see if we can't find the sister. Where would she be at? There she is. Ooh. You speak for me? Okay. You said you had a personal request for me? Okay, what is it? Tell me. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, they're orphans and their parents died for me. So it's the least I could do is meet with them. Okay. Ooh, we get to meet the orphans. So yeah, there's a bunch of people who died in the attacks on the ship, and they left behind orphans, and she wants us to meet the orphans. So that's what we're gonna go do. 2 people clapped. That's crazy. The motley group of adolescents do not take their eyes off you, gazing at you as if you were a creature straight from a fairy tale. Ooh. Brave ones, the master of this ship has appeared before you, the one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House von Valentius. Heinrich Montag. Infernus Master Heinrich Montag stands a few paces away from the orphans. He watches you with approval and bows respectfully when you meet his gaze. The rogue trader, Lord Captain of the ship. Infernus Master. Not at all, your lordship. I'm just looking out for them. It's the Infernus way to help folks in trouble. It's our job after all, so we chip in rations here and there and make sure nobody gives them a hard time. We take the older ones into the clan's care if they want. Many in the guild are not our family by blood, but by circumstance. Your Lord Captain greets you, brave ones. Girl who has remained close to Argenta smiles uncertain. Skinny pale lad tries to throw his shoulders back and stand at attention like a soldier. Only a few teenagers at the far end of the room seem sullen and not particularly interested. So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you, noble lad, and you just give us speeches. Turns to the boy. A flurry of emotions flashes in her dark eyes, like she wants to both calm him and scold him for his impudence. Hope that they will be molded into worthy servants. No. If you have things to say them without fear. Yeah, they're kids, dude. What are they gonna do? It won't bring our parents back, and it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on the ship till we drop and die like our folks, or worse. Yeah, don't talk about your parents' fate so poorly. His words carry the wisdom of the Imperium. Yes. Hard to say whether or not your words left an impression on the boy, but he nods slowly. He gives you an awkward bow. Okay. A few more words of encouragement, then leaves the bay. So is that it? So that's just how this is ending then? I mean, I guess. Okay. Hold on. I need to check something. I got this freaking audio thing going on again. Sound. So if I turn it off like that, I can't hear anything. Sound effects volume down. Music volume. Voice volume. So it's just the sound effects. And that sucks. Oh well, whatever. We will have to live through that. I don't know, what else is there? I think we just go to this place. We're gonna go here. Oop. To the Koronus Expanse map. And let's see. Reichhead Minor, Starport Bunker, New Blood, head to the monastery. Reichhead Philia, the prison planetoid. I do wanna... Alright, hold on. Let's go here. What we have here, Lord Captain, it is not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It sure is quiet, like it's huddled up there on purpose. It's not like I'm surprised. The thing is more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. We are registering critical damage to the hull and depressurization of several compartments. Oh, there's an incoming transmission now, too. Hear us? Do not require assistance. Pete, do not require assistance. Okay, copy. Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Aurora protects. Lord Captain, I'm told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there's an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field near the Reichhead Philia colony that is refusing help, which, not to put too fine a point on it, has not yet been offered to them. Let the vessel identify itself. Connection is established. Unknown vessel. We are receiving. Identify yourselves. Repeat. Identify yourselves. Do not tell him. Tell him we are done for. Okay. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel. Do you copy? We are a private chant vessel. Merchant vessel. Of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Why can we not identify you? Why? I don't know. What if? Certainly not. Our vessel is badly damaged. Damage is preventing the correct identification. Be sure you have a full merchant vessel. Thunderfang does not require a damage report on the vessel. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are critically damaged. Somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. Your vessel's badly damaged. What happened to you? Okay, and then there's just there's a little bit we can make out. We were just flying, mind your own business, straight out of the blue and open fire. Miracle we could get away. Emperor protected, and then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Roasted our tail, bombed everything. Our folks are left without our help. We never got to them. I recommend the truth. Thunderfang, happy now? What have you done, idiot? It's too late now. Okay, do you copy? We are the fellow blank of the void. We did not come here to loot, on a different business, to help our own out of jail. Do not hurt, please. We already had our chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of plunder. I mean goods. In case you are unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Koronus Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics, solely because they sometimes have box conversations with those whom they are about to board. Were it up to me, I would make them eat a salvo from the macro cannons to shake the scum loose from the decks. They certainly deserve it. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you. Although the moral aspects of their livelihood do cause some awkward questions, the Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier to the goods to the local market. Perhaps you will find dealing with them acceptable, especially in a situation where performing a warp jump is impossible. Okay. Fair for a commercial exchange? Ooh, what you got for me? There's a flamer here. I would love to give that to somebody. To buy or sell. Camouflage, robe. Ooh, this. Give me that. Melted charges are good. I'll take all those. Heavy leather armor. I'll take that. And yeah, give me the flamer too. Why not? And then, let's see. What am I going to get rid of? So, which is better? The heavy leather? 40%, 1 deflection. 35%, 1 Okay, so we'll hold on to the heavy leather armor. You can have that. Multi-key, machine rights. No, I don't want to give any of those away. Reputation. Oh wow, my holds are really full. Heretic trophies, Xeno artifacts, jewelry. Okay, miscellaneous. Yeah, just take all this stuff. Why do I have so much stuff? What is this? Clear, select tradable. Trade. Okay, cargo. All that is good. All that is good. Yes, okay. Rating, an auto gun, solid projectile, 3 to 6 damage. 6. Rate of fire 6, range 8. That could be actually kind of useful. For now, I'm gonna just take. Ooh, what's this? Bale render. I'll take all of those. Nice. Got a bunch of stuff. All right. Okay. So let's go to inventory and see. first. 4% armor. Did I get another helmet of some kind? No. The medium armor I have to wear until I can wear the heavy. What's this? I have no idea where that would go, but it's gonna go somewhere. Soul Siphon, 8 to 12. Or Veil Render, 8 to 12. Psychic Force? Okay. Each critical hit scored with the sword increases Veil Degradation by +1. The next attack with this sword deals +0. Veil Degradation times Psi rating, more damage. Sword deals an additional 1 damage, most warriors. Oh, let's do this. I mean, fuck it, right? Stay there. If used by a Psyker, this sword hits an enemy. Oh, no, maybe we want this one, actually. Yeah, actually, I think we do want this one. The Veil Render is bad. Gloves of Endurance. The wearer's ranged attack hits an enemy. The wearer gains. Okay. Auto gun. Power Maul. 7 to 10 or 8 to 12. Ooh, Soul Pattern Chain Sword. Chain weapons deal plus 25% critical damage. Most warriors prefer swords, for they provide more flexibility on the battlefield against close combat allies, or close combat enemies. It has less armor penetration and it does less damage. But this info. Okay. So this is all the same, except it helps with Veil Degradation and not this. Okay. Mars Pattern Axe. Reaper Cape gains 12% plus 12% dodge reduction to the wearer's melee area attacks. Ooh. Gimme. Okay. Cool. And then you. Don't really have anything I can give you, huh? Armor against warp damage, though, could be pretty useful. You are gonna get these gloves. Wait, what do you have? Sniper gloves? Damn it. Stub Carbine or the Auto Gun? This is Stub Carbine. Rate of fire 1, range 9. This is rate of fire 6. So at a minimum, it does 18 damage. Or at a maximum, meaning all 6 bullets hit for 6 damage, is 36. Yeah, you get this. Stub Carbine's cool and all, but let me see. Add to cargo. I don't need that. All right, let's see you, ma'am. Yeah, I can't do anything. No. What about you? You have 2 swords. 7 to 12, 8 to 13. No, I think the Veil Render. Oh, this deals an additional +0 Psi rating damage. Okay, so I understand. So with him, it's 1. Her, it'll also be 1. Her, she doesn't have a Psi rating. You can't really have anything. I will give you these, and that'll do, because your Omniscient Axe and Arc Rifle are pretty good, you know? Yeah. Okay, then. I think that little bit of setup is good. Sort. Okay. Yeah, because this is 8 to 12. I guess I could replace the Noble Sword. The Veil Render isn't actually useful. The Veil Render actually, like... Okay, I'm gonna hold on to the Veil Render, because that could actually be a little bit busted. This, honestly, the Noble Sword is better than the Chain Sword, so whatever. I mean, this is going to cargo. This is gonna go to cargo. This is gonna go to cargo. Fencing Body Glove. Ooh, this is light armor, right? Yeah, okay, so you, base plus 10% dodge against melee attacks. No, you have medium. You have light. This one is probably better for you, lady. Awesome. That's that. Okay. I do want to go scan Rykad Majoris real quick. Begin scan. Not explored, unidentified void ship. Okay. Augurs notice a large object among the lifeless rocks covering the planet, a void ship whose signature and origin are impossible to identify from orbit. Is resting on the edge of a deep ravine. The hull of the unidentified vessel is severely damaged. Rocks around it shattered by the force of the gigantic machine's crash landing. The augurs hadn't detected any vital signs aboard or near the vessel. Send a squad to the planet. Yep. Landing party reports via Vox. As soon as they touch down, the colossal void ship before them is covered with spikes. It resembles a morbid beast sculpted from darkness itself, menacingly hanging over the ravine. An experienced veteran accurately determines the origin of the unholy vessel. It belongs to the Xenos race called Drukhari. Ready to collapse at any moment, the void ship emits a long, woeful creak as if promising to drag along into the abyss below anyone who dares to disturb its slumber. So what should we do? I do want to find out what they're doing here, so we'll go with Abelard's suggestion. After 2 watches of hard labor, the workers managed to stabilize the Drukhari void ship. Soldiers who entered the vessel were met with lifeless bodies of Xenos who had died when the void ship crashed. The void ship itself, following its abominable nature, came to life, immediately craving to sate its wicked appetite for human death. The vessel's systems have reacted to the intruders, and senselessly cruel, deadly traps have been activated on all decks. Ooh. Monstrous contraptions designed to mince, rip apart, and incinerate their victims took the soldiers by surprise, but were neutralized before the squad suffered significant losses. The soldiers found several curious pieces of xenotech on the sinister void ship, but no data that could shed some light on why it came to the Rykad system. Drukhari barbed needles, Drukhari shattersword, venom blade, blast pistol, monofilament grenade. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I don't know what these are for. What is this? Drukhari weapon proficiency. Oh, this Drukhari weapon monofilament grenade. 16 to 32 rending damage. Okay. Think. There we go. Maybe we'll get the Drukhari because that's 12 to 18. It has toxin. I feel like that would be pretty good, but we'll see on the next level up if it's even really worth doing. We are gonna go here. We just casually fly by the sun. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. Oh no. Starport bunker. Where's the bunker? We'll go here. Choose party members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I have to have all of them. We're good. Except, and of course, Sam has come to join us. Hey, Sam. Gimme boy. So let's go see what's happening. We'll cover the landing area, your lordship. Glory to the Von Valencius dynasty. You bet your sweet bippy. I don't know why. Okay, let's just open the gate. Shall we? Let's see what's going on in here. And let's go in. That sounds like fun. Alright. Vanguards are the unyielding strongholds of the front line. Bodies. Heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had time to reach for their weapons. That's good. So what's going on in here? Yeah, what you said, Argenta. They're speaking to each other. That's weird. What's going on here? Wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect the lines. Okay, let's go this way. Somebody look at that. Mercifully quick electric shock was not what killed the cultist. His face is contorted in pain, as if he was tortured. Okay, what's going on here? No wounds on the heretic's body, but his face contorted in terror, and his eyes are bloodshot from... Okay, can I open this door? Ooh, hello? Oh, is this the, I think he's the, Inquisitor? Isn't this the chap we're supposed to find for the Lord Inquisitor? Interrogator Van Kalox, I presume? The Emperor protects. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever, Idira. That's wild. She is a member of my retinue and under my personal protection. Theodore is dead, slain by the enemies of humanity. What did you do to him? Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, I'm here to collect you under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer my assistance. After which I'm to provide you safe passage to footfall aboard my ship. Okay. Oh, is that what you think you're gonna do? Okay. Interesting. So, okay, so what happened? Like, tell me what happened here. Yeah. Okay, we knew that. Oh, nice. So let's kill him. They want to blow up the world by blowing up the reactor. Yeah, I agree, Pascal. Interesting. He's looking at you with his eyes slightly narrowed as if peering into your soul, a soul that is touched by the gift of sorcery. The change in your expression does not escape the interrogator's notice, and you see the corner of his mouth twitch. He must have instantly recognized a fellow psyker. What were you doing at the monastery? Okay, well, I can help you with Aurora. Let's take care of this. Well, let's hope so. Aha. Yes, special piety. Okay. Yeah, Abelard, you can go away. We'll do Heinrichs. He's level 4? Jesus. Alright. So let's see, is it C for characters? Yeah, it is. This man has some leveling 7 ranks available. He is a warrior. He has a 0 psi rating. Right. Okay. What do we have here? 1 damage deflection. Their parry chances increased by 25% of the warrior's total armor. Center. Warriors attack, they gain +1 stack till the end of combat. It's 1 temporary wound. Hold on. Let me go here. So he has a force sword, an auto pistol. What if I gave him a veil render too? And then the biomancer's staff. Okay, interesting. Desolation. And then your toughness currently at a 35. Weapon skill. Fuck it, we'll do that. He already has endure. Interesting. Reckless strike. I'm just making Abelard part 2. Peruse is we're gonna do athletics, I think. Toughness, weapon skill. It will do some more weapon skill. Okay. Oh, I can get him sanctioned. But let's see, I also... That actually would be sick as hell. Biophysical distortion to just poison everything. I want him to be able to hit with both weapons. Dual weapon combat, for sure. And then more athletics. And what do we have here? We'll sanction him as a psyker, too. Special ability, Daring Breach. Daring Breach upgrade 1, I think, is the best one for any warrior. We will take thick skin for this one. And then toughness. Come on, we're almost there. I do need some kind of healing. So we'll do invigorate. Then we get to pick up another ability. Oh, biophysical distortion. Actually, yeah, go with that. Boom. Now you're up with everyone else. Okay. Well, I sat around doing a lot of nothing. But now we have a new friend. Everybody go over here. Logic. Heh. We found goodies. Collect all. I'm gonna grab these goods. Collect all. What did we pick up? Leather armor? Oh, you know what? I didn't actually look at what he's wearing. Medium. Flak vest. Charged staff. Wow. Wait a minute. You have the staff of House Orselio, but you... Oh, well, the Diviner's staff is pretty good, too. I like the charged staff. Oh, she can't use this. Well, that's fucking lame. Alright, we'll leave it for right now. This armor. Yeah, you're gonna put that on. This is gonna go to cargo. Improved armored body glove. Right. You are wearing medium. Okay. We are good for now. Ooh, goodies. No, wait. Back up. Everybody get back. Hold on. Yeah, I thought so. Who's this? A cultist fighter? An ambush. Right. I don't want to be standing in there. Can you... Yes. And then, you know what? Consign. This is an attack. So, we're just gonna regular rah. And then, Argenta. Get that full warning on ya. And we will end that. Yep. See, I knew it. Good dodge. And then we will charge this motherfucker. Get him. Bah. I don't have any more movement points. Let's see. Let's endure. And then just toxic needle. It's either that or I light the sucker on fire. 11 to 18 damage. Yeah, let's use the needle. Oh, I miss. Great. Cool. Whatever. Ow. It hurt. Good dodges, both of you. Great, great. Oh, and this man. Do you have charge too? You do. Get him. Oh. Wow. And then what is it? Sword of the Emperor. All allies in a circle in a 5-cell radius gain +1 resolve until the end of combat. Every additional stack of this effect increases resolve bonus by 2. Strike, cleave, psychic force. Why does that do so much? Right, just hit the dude. There we go. Let's endure. That'll work. And then Pascal. Shoot this man. Actually, before that, analyze. He's got 4. Think. And then hit this man. Ooh, I did not mean to hit you, Heinrichs. I'm sorry. Onslaught. Machine Spirit, Communion. Bang. And Argenta. Let you head there. And then running gun, please. Now we get 2 shots. 1 and 2. Nice. What's this? Dash. Okay. We'll just call it there. Cassia, get moving. You're gonna use Voice of Command on Heinrichs here. Air of Authority. Him. And then bring it down. And we'll do Word of the Emperor. Some Endure. We'll call that. We'll call that. Is he gonna run into the electricity? Ow. Ooh, the hazard turned on. And analyze that motherfucker. Ooh. I did not think that the electricity would be that dangerous. Okay. Is there line of sight right here? No? Okay. Endure. I think we're just gonna wait. Ow. Charge at this man and then just take him out. High momentum. Dude, yeah. And smack him. Cool. And then that one. Yeah. There's more? Oh, there is more. We'll get through there. Use some endure. Oh yeah, dude, you're boned. Pascal. And can I like shut this off? No? Precise attack. Yeah, okay, that won't work. We're gonna do this one and just not let this guy debuff him. I don't want to move. Magenta, get to cover, and then sit this guy down, please. Yeah. Oh my god, there's still more. Jesus. Cassia, and then get Beak with that Air of Authority. There's some more dudes in places. So, oh, there. He's right there. High momentum. Oh, look. Beak got it now. Of course. We'll charge here like this. We shall endure. Is it? That's not gonna work. Okay. No line of sight to him either. So we'll just end that. And we'll charge at this man. No, you just beat him to death. That's what you've been doing this whole time. Now smack him again. Dead. Alright. Ow. Oop. Auto wait. Auto wait. And then let's go here. Quickly, Adira. Oof. Me. And then, you know what? Argenta, I need you to use that on Adira, and we'll do it again. Okay. More med kits for you. Can you use med kits? No, you can't. You can. Give you a couple med kits. You cannot. You can. You cannot. And you cannot. Okay, cool. So I'll wait for the electricity to pop up. Oh, tech use. I want to turn off the electricity if I can. Okay, never mind. Alright, whatever. Get over there and get those goods. Take all. Now get back. What? Anything down there? No? Okay. So let's see. Is it backspace to select everyone? Yeah, it is. Let's wait for this. Alright, and we're through. I mean, we have the keys. We may as well use them. Cool. Gimme. And that guy. That heretic's especially different from the others. Okay. Pried by an arc of the motive force. What's going on in here? What are you all doing? Crowd of cultists has surrounded a tech priest crucified on a mechanism. Jesus Christ. Powerful charges of the motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. In the clenched jaws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration 0, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. Pascal's mechadendrites? That's what that word says. Spring into combat mode instantly, and a wrathful rattle comes from his vox. I'm registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. The blessed Amarnat has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. Are you sure he is Amarnat? Confirmed. I do not observe his face, but I recognize his words. Let the cycle be discontinued. It's the blessed Amarnat's motto. Look around the hall. Heretics have taken up positions everywhere. Many more are doubtlessly hiding in the passages leading out of the hall. For now, they are all focused on sacrilegious torture of the tech priests who do not notice you. We must save him without risking his life. We can use the blasphemer's clothing as a disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them, and thus cleansing the hall of heretics. Okay, interesting. Have charred cultist corpses with the smoke rise from their empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes are covered in the blood of innocents, are crudely painted over with emblems of archenemy, which exude a repulsive air of soul decay. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step toward falling, a small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. Is there truly no other way, rogue trader? The signs of the archenemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will, the words of their prayers, even spoken without faith, their coat of arms, even deceitfully warm. All this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws their corrupting attention to you. Do not make me. Okay. What is the essence of your plan? Uttering a litany of actuation for the power units from the Luminodeacon's command throne will direct the motive force created by the blessed reactor into the hall. The distribution servitor is keeping its output within the set parameters, but upon receiving an order to increase it to peak values, it will turn this place into an electric trap. Right. Safety system protecting the hall is controlled from the machine altar, which must be disabled. If all these operations are performed, I can guarantee that not a single blasphemer will leave the Omnissiah's wrath that will be unleashed upon this place. You would disgrace yourself? The only unbearable disgrace is that of a duty unfulfilled. The rest is merely spiritual attrition. You know what? Whatever. We're going to put him on. I pray that the Omnissiah gives the blessed Amarnat enough fortitude. Ugh. Time passed. 5 minutes. Alright. So, heretic garbs tingling and foul fever spread over your body as though these tatters have imbibed vile contents of their former wearer's soul. To raise the output to peak values. Wait, hold on. Destroy the safety system, control altar, utter the litany of actuation from the command throne, order the distribution servitor to raise the output to peak volumes. Okay, so what is what? Command throne, distribution servitor. Okay, it's this thing, I think, right? I think so. Right. Let's see. Heavy crown, golden neural, servitor's head. Okay. Is it just I'm registering upon it traces of sacrilegious violation of the right of operation. Conduct a restart ceremony. Cool. Binary speech. Every light on the servitor crown ready to serve. Power units to maximum. It will be done. Ooh. Says I don't know you. Who are you and why haven't I met you before? Okay. Warp test. Alright, that was nothing. Oh. The safety system control altar. For diversion to succeed, this blessed machine must be executed. May its spirit forgive us. Okay. Tech use? Right. Gain 7 experience. May we be granted a Omnissiah's forgiveness for this act. I am registering a general shutdown of the security system. Good. Good. As in a tech priest corpse, his throat slit, black blindfold color versus eyes. This is the Luminodeacon's command throne. This is where the power unit actuation and shutdown litanies are recited from the blessed Luminodeacon himself. Has the honor of closing the circuit the motive force flows through. Cool. I can become the completing circuit. That's crazy. I'm about to be greatly honored or else thoroughly charred. Maybe both. Let's see what happens. As soon as you lay your hands on the command throne's panel, a painful sting of electricity numbs your senses for an instant. Your fingers cramp and your vision grows dim. Forgive us, Omnissiah, for such a gross violation of the right of operation. Repeat the litany after me and activate the command runes I point to. Damage taken. 5. Clinging on the blazing shreds of your fading consciousness, you repeat the words of the litany. Lightning rips through your muscles and makes your bones crackle. Ew. I'm recording a successful activation of the power units. Haha. Nice. Beautiful. We took them all out. Hell yeah. Oh, we have all our normal clothes back on. Dang. Jesus. Whoa. Look at all that stuff. Ooh. Heavy armor. Damn, there's still a bunch of stuff up here. Give me the goods. So I think that's it. Oh, wait, there's goods over here. Noise. Let's talk to this tech priest, shall we? In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship. Subject unidentified. This is not blessed Amarnat. Stranger, I request your name. How do you know my mentor's motto? Examine him. Heat burns all over his flesh. The skin around his augmetics is charged. Blasphemous spells have been carved into his sacred iron, forming unholy litanies of scrap code. It is amazing how robust this tech priest life support systems have proven to be in maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded body. Who are you, servant of the Omnissiah? Fire the hearth, set forth sparks. The name of this spark is Abel Hanneman. Oh, that's who we were looking for, right? And won't let me look at the journal. Echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What design? Why are you calling yourself by my name? Was it you who summoned me to Rykad Minoris? What for? I categorically demand an answer. What design? Intention both bold and honorable, to open new gates for the waters of knowledge and comprehension, a plan written so that the righteous may follow, and trust in the great pattern of revelation and uniform progression toward it. Those are his words. I have not heard them in so very long. Ask him about Armanat. No. He came because of himself. Myself, to redeem myself, to correct a mistake, possibly, but how do you... The hubris of the mind spurs him to build monuments to himself. Do not regret, for all is predetermined by the iteration. Okay. Cold premonition breaks the heart. The probabilities are dark, frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. We are the flame of knowledge that drives the darkness away. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already here. You know him? Subject has not been identified and has no record in my catalog. Interrogation is impossible due to the subject's evident affective state of clouded consciousness. Let's try to take him down. As soon as you touch his battered slabs, he shifts his gaze to you and says, many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive in the darkness. I heard their prayers. Find them, save them, recite the hymn. A contact circuit restoration so that you may behold what is hidden. Okay. Blasted motor force runs down the tech priest's body and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. Malformed binary code pours out of his box. Interesting. Information archived to the effect that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the Electro Priest's hiding place. I note with great sorrow that the cultist ritual has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of a schismatical, an unholy imitation of a machine spirit. I request immediate activation of the Texorcism protocol. I shall help save him. Possessed man responds with a burst of repulsive laughter. Every now and then a word or two of Gothic finds its way into the binaric obscenities pouring from his vox. Okay. His body convulses, joints twist. As the possessed man thrashes about, his internal augmetics emerge gradually through the hanging tatters of flesh, as though an iron homunculus hidden inside the tech priest were trying to cast off the meat cocoon it no longer needed. Code purification aria is heard as the needle sinks into the possessed tech priest's skull. Result failure, requesting assistance. May the machine god heal you. You press it to the tech priest's body. A shock of formidable power shakes the possessed man. Machine oil gushes out of his mouth. His vox hisses deafeningly as the flow of motive force burns corruption in his sacred iron. The overload destroys some of the circuit boards of his neural augmetic, resets his code, and erases the schismatical from existence. Nice. We performed an exorcism. Or a texorcism. Ex-priest's eyes roll up and he loses consciousness. Crushed, yet still alive, and no longer in the thrall of corruption. The utmost care, Pascal takes his body down from the mechanism and lays it on the floor. His stirring litanies of gratitude to the Omnissiah echo through the hall. Rest, tech brother. We will come back for you when we have done our duty to the miraculous fusion reactor. Lord Captain, the Omnissiah commands a pious mind to strive toward uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I request the privilege of joining your retinue as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engine seer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Nice. We have our engines here. Let me see. I need to get rid of that injury. Good. Aha. Right, Beaker. Okay, so let's see. We got the tech priest taken care of. I guess let's just go back this way, huh? So we're looking for red and yellow. Data altar of sacred analysis. Ooh, goods. Give me. Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle to... Kindly remind me how the hymn goes, Pascal. It is not known to me, only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn. The Omnissiah, verse 2 calls to you, Pilgrim. Let us fill our souls with gratitude toward... The hallowed contacts. Now finish the prayer. May the unity of the sacred charge his power. The immortal reason. Only one who has learned the path of our cenobium is worthy of its gifts. Walk the path of the enlightened, absorb their age-old wisdom, and sing with me again. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna not. I could sit there and try to brute force it, but probably not gonna go well if I do that. Oh my god. Finally. After the game crashed. Fucking twice. Okay, first thing, let's save that. Oh god. Okay, and then we'll do the level ups. Oh, Gilded My Gaze seems pretty good. Ooh. Okay, Jesus Christ. We're finally here, and it finally didn't crash. I did the level up, so now we need to figure out what's gonna happen. Right, but we already took out the Electro Priest. Sir, don't do this to me. Accepts the contact circuit restoration him with a deferential whir. Ooh, look. Oh, there's more Electro Priests. Great. Let's go see what they want. Oh, Jesus, there's a bunch of dudes in here. Wearing the scarlet colors of the priesthood of Mars. Glowing blue patterns of electric tattoos, or electus, show through bluish tinted skin. May the charge of the Omnissiah's mercy persist in the hands of the faithful. May the motive force persist in their batteries. The motive force brought you here at the right time, Pilgrim. Hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium receives you, Pilgrim. I am Dar Impulse the Sixth, a servant of the motive force and the praetor electroid of this sacred monastery. Why did they attack me earlier? Rank of Praetor Electroid is a sign of high standing within the Electro Priest fraternity. To have been granted an audience is a great honor. Was it not you that Logos Abel came to? Yes, Tech Brother Abel arrived here to engage in a magnetic meditation that would help clarify his visions. Unfortunately, the heretic's machinations prevented us from completing the ritual. Esteemed Logos volunteered his help in defending the monastery, but contact with him was lost soon afterward. What kinds of visions? The Omnissiah's revelation was encrypted with great meticulousness, which indicates its great importance. Grasping it fully is beyond my ability, but a single touch was enough for me to realize the enormity of the secret concealed within, or more exactly, the secret design, which was how Tech Brother Abel referred to it. His mind had discerned in the world around him traces of some grand silence that he wished to comprehend. I've rescued him. I hope the Omnissiah preserves Tech Brother Abel's life, that he may continue to comprehend the mysteries he has tapped into. What happened here? When the heretics descended in droves upon the cenobium, we gave battle, but the unholy foes buried the Omnissiah's warriors under a mass of their bodies, thus extinguishing the defenders' sparks of purity. It was then that I ordered my few surviving brethren to retreat into the monastery's secret chambers. Upon taking refuge there, we began to destroy the blasphemous intruders in surreptitious ways. Alas, as fiery as my brethren's anger was, I had no right to permit them to die in honest combat, for the task of taking back our abode still lay ahead for us. I must commend the skill with which your secret chambers are concealed. Your choice of tactics was wise as well. There was no point in losing more lives in the massacre that the cultists wrought. The leader of the heretics fought her way into the Ark wherein dwells the miraculous fusion reactor. She's trying to desecrate the rite of operation with her unholy litanies so that the relic may be corrupted and the world of Rykad may perish in a fount of fire. But, my brethren, in their magnetic meditation, are hampering her efforts by chanting access request prayers in unison, thereby suppressing the commands that the blasphemers enter. This holy place will be protected against sacrilegious practices. I swear it. I was attacked by people that looked like electro priests. That is a lamentable mistake. We knew of no help that was on its way, and were not expecting to encounter any allies in the monastery's chambers. But I see that you are alive, and I mourn the senseless deaths of my brethren. Our enforcers and the governor's guards can help you reclaim the monastery. I cannot allow this. Lay people are forbidden from visiting the monastery, and only a select few are allowed to behold the Ark and the relic within. You and your retinue are pilgrims of a special status bestowed by the Emperor. However, should any soldier unblessed by the Omnissiah cross this monastery's threshold, I will deem them a heretic and have them put to death. Confirmed, the presence of lay people on monastery grounds without the Praetor Electoid's blessing will be regarded as a sacrilegious violation of the holy rite of operation. Okay, Heinrich doesn't say anything. Sure, better to die protecting their lumens and coils than to accept help from unworthies, and we're left to deal with the mess as usual. Shut up, Idira. Yes, I see. House Orselio follows the same rules when it comes to outsiders. Made the right decision. We chose to avoid combat. Save yourself. Thank you, Pilgrim. It was not easy watching unholy intruders stampede the chambers of my temple. We all envied our brethren who had fallen before that sacrilege began. Why are you calling me a pilgrim? Only those lay people who desire to experience the motive force are allowed to cross this monastery's threshold. All others are profaners and criminals. You do not belong to the fraternity of Electro Priests, but your intentions are good. If you are not seeking the Omnissiah's wisdom, then it was the motive force itself that brought you here to find it. I want to go to the reactor. The Ark is hidden from Pilgrim's eyes, but considering the extraordinary circumstances of your visit to this monastery, I grant you that right. The hall that leads to the High Reliquary has been barred by the enemy, but I will open a secret path for you. Enter the Ark and experience the motive force, Pilgrim. We will pray to the security systems that they may refrain from punishing you for intrusion. Alright, we must press on. May the charge of the Omnissiah's grace persist in the batteries of the faithful. All that tech priest talk. Oh, cool. Into the bells of the monastery. Awesome. Since we are down here, I think I'm going to call it. Just because I have been playing this game for almost 3 hours. You're not going to get a 3-hour video, but yeah. I think we're starting to see, I feel like a lot of this first chapter is really just kind of laying the groundwork for, like, things to be happening, right? And it's the beginnings of a lot of different storylines. I know that this game is fucking massive. So, we'll see, what changes, We have to get the tech priest. I know that Pascal has offered to be our engine seer, which is good. So we have a navigator, we have an engine seer. We need to replenish the peasants and something else. I can't remember, but we will be doing all of that, I think, next time. Okay? But I appreciate y'all hanging out for me, and I'll see you all next time, okay? Thanks. Bye.